able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come. Adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's 3rd down, quarterback in the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. The kickoff will be a return. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
They finally get him down. Big play to 46. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Tate. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Let's it fly to the wide out. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running back.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Defensive coordinator's got to be pleased. That's a third down sack. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Sayin. The sure hands, it's Tate. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Number 42 on to punt it away.
And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Catch is made down the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They'll bring it. Right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Breaks free. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on third and a mile. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Graham. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the return. Brought down. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
He's tackled at the 31.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Throwing off play action.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peoples. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. It's a fumble. And the ball bounces out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so no turnover, but no gain.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. Well, I would just
stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. And the back gets the football. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Remember, last time, only 4th down, and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Breaks into the clear. Quick spin on the run. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And then 1st down right back to the running game.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into open space. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
But this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here.
Into the end zone.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And this time it's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Nice grab. It's Graham. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Grinding away with the running game. As the 1st down is still going. They stop them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it but now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is brought down. And out comes the offense set to take over here. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They call the counter play here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Chris, it's a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board. Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.